Grandel.
Are you the one they call Beowulf?
This is Beowulf, and the true story, what goes on here on the stage, it's going to be no bullshit, and it's going to be just the way it is. In the process, it'll evolve, and we'll figure out what the movie is. Right now, I can only say that this has nothing to do with the Beowulf that you were forced to read in junior high school.
I am Beowulf!
It's all about eating, drinking, killing, and fornicating. Ready for you when you are. I can't wait. I can't wait. Hey, troops, how we doing today? Here we are, first day of rehearsal. Here come the cast. This is Ray.
I'm 6.5 feet.
Okay, everybody, well, this is where we're going to be living for the next couple of weeks. We have paintings to show you kind of what the lighting's going to look like, what the texture's going to look like, what the feel's going to look like. You'll get a sense of scale and the detail of everything that's going to be here. We'll have a model here, and everyone will have a visual reference. So I'll be able to say, okay, no, this is where you're standing. So, and then this, of course, is our volume. So,
Who's doing this?
how's it going? And this is what everyone will look like on the day. This is how you'll be acting. And these are the receptors.
These are all cameras.
Everything, they're
infrared
receptors.
receptors.
Receptors, right. They're basically flooding this area with infrared light and picking up the movement of the dots. So if you put on a pair of night vision goggles, you would be blinded by the amount of infrared light that's flooding this volume.
It's just a normal flashlight. You put it up about where your nose is, and you just look over the top.
That's what the computer's reading when you're wearing them.
This is what the sets look like, basically. And, you know, this is like a wooden table to scale. Everything's built so that light can get through it. That's a chicken leg. So see, you could like grab onto, you know, and do something like that. So we have a total of 12 video cameras that are just recording everything that we do, so that there's never any question. We just zip it up and we remember what we did. Before we do every take, we do a T-pose. A T-pose is like a physical slate for the computer. Thank you all. See you all on the day.
Bye.
I love it, the first meeting I had with Bob, you know, I came out to see him and he says, yeah, it's 9 to 5. As I said, he forgot to tell me that's what it is for him. But yeah, it's good. This is my routine every day I come in. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning at home, come in here, have a quick read. So it's going to be quite a physically tough day, you know? Not so much dialogue-wise. And then I've got to make up, get the dots all planned out.
Morning. Good morning. Good morning.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm okay, baby.
Yeah. This is the tar and feathering room.
Pardon me?
When you get sculptured for this, you have all the
See that?
plaster put on your face and all that all over your head. It's the worst experience in the world. It's like being buried alive.
Yeah.
And I suddenly realised when I had this thing on that I was in a room with two people I'd never met before. And I thought I was being whacked. Yeah.
This is the most fun part right here.
Yeah.
Okay, breathe.
So we set up a grid so we know exactly where the marks go each day. They have to be exactly the same. Now we're going to place Ray's electrodes. These monitor his eye movements.
Yeah. I'm sure they're sapping my brain in some way. I'm sure these electrodes take something out. Not that there's probably much to take out. There's not much left, I know that. And then the dots are all placed. We've got that down to a fine art now.
Ray loves this part. Okay, Ray's face is complete. What's that? The last step is the finger markers.
Yeah.
Where these show the movement of the fingers.
If my friends could see me now. Then the geeks come about. They stare at your face for about 10 minutes, which is quite unsettling first thing in the morning. And they're not the best looking men in the world. You see how they hover?
Yeah.
And once that's done, I'll come back here. I'll get the costume on, the diving suit. It's not very flattering unless you are built like Beowulf, which I ain't. It's actually quite comfortable, you know. It's just that you look ridiculous walking around, you know. That's the gear. That usually takes about an hour and a quarter to do all that. And this is where you have to wake up. This is wake up time. Morning, guys. Morning, Josh.
First day of capping. First day, 8:05. We should get going in a few minutes here.
Speed. 23 Apple -1, take 3. Mark.
First shot of Beowulf. And high seas, wind. Start the rig.
Action.
Climbing the wave.
So I was talking to Peter Jackson, and he said, you may as well just do everything this way. You got to do it, you shoot 2D, you got to put everything in the computer anyway.
Can you see the coast? Can you see the Danes' guide fire? I see nothing but wind and rain.
Great, good.
Let him go, then go, with him.
Right, yeah, exactly. You know, like two guys at a football game. Football players, yeah. We kind of like pull back through all the guys rowing and not off the stern, and the boat goes away the other way. It should be cool.
Beowulf!
This would have taken us a whole day to do this, 2D. We'll have this done before the first hour of production. 40 minutes.
Guys, we're on the drill. This rig goes away. Thank you.
The 50-minute clock is so that when we change over a set, we have a regimentation during the day so that you can schedule your day, and also it enables us to change over multiple sets. This gives Bob more cap time, for which right now we're averaging about 8 hours a day.
No, just start there, go here, bring to there, and then I'll show you what to do next.
Okie dokie.
On this particular film, I would say more than half of the shots, probably 2/3 of them. And as we were putting them together on the stage, Bob tuned them up and made them better, causing all of us to run around and reposition everything so it worked better.
All right. Look at that. 42 seconds.
Time left over.
Look at that. Well done.
We're going to T-pose this set within that last 30 seconds.
Okay, we're moving out. We're clearing.
Mark. And fire, please hold.
Position, please. And action, John.
Take my sword. It belonged to my father's father. It's called the Runting.
I may not return. Your ancestral sword might be lost with me.
As long as it is with you, it will never be lost.
Cut. Very nice.
T-pose.
We'll scan these out.
When we bring each prop in, we use these barcodes. When you have all these items that are identical in the space and the computer's trying to sort them out, it allows them to see each one distinctly. So then, to help the human beings that have to track these things in post-production, we have given them color identification patterns.
Set dressing is gunmetal gray. Props are fluorescent colors. See, they put little weights in them so they feel like they have liquid in them.
We try and give it as true a sense of the shape of the thing and the weight of the thing as we can, because actors really lean on their props or their sense of reality.
Lips ripe as the berries in June.
In this environment, it's really, really hard to see people kind of having an existential crisis right in front of you because they don't know what's real. And so you give them this little thing and they have something to relate to.
Beowulf, son of Edgstow, be careful.
Very nice, Tony. Great. As she approaches you with the mead, it's actually creating the illusion of you approaching her.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I want you to meet the king.
Hey, how you doing, Tony? Oh, it looks great.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. Well done, everybody. Beautiful job. Beautiful. So you're going to be able to imagine all this on you when you do it and all that? Okay, good.
We have all this stuff in my office for him to look at.
Try the crayon on.
The only time we actually have to wear it, though, is when you're actually going to be taking it off and putting it on.
So
Otherwise, we'll paint it on.
That's great.
So I think it would be important for all the actors to have sort of a mugshot version of them in their real costume. Just photographs. And not deal with the digital, we'll deal with reality. So that if anyone says, now, where's my belt? You know, we can just say, oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I take this off?
No, not
No,
yet.
no, you must be scanned,
Yeah, we're
right?
gonna take some pictures.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's down at the other end of the lot.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a bunch of high detail photos of you from every which angle.
Very good.
Only 6 cameras on you at once.
I love the maze.
Exactly, it's a labyrinth. We like it. This part of the process is called our data acquisitions. It's actually our scanning process. Where literally we'll do high resolution pictures of their faces and their skin, their hands, their feet, everything. Because the skin has so many variations in it that we'll actually pull all that data into the computer.
Anything I'm forgetting? Tongue. Use your tongue.
In this process, we also bring in all of their expressions, their facial features. We go to extreme lengths to bring in the best data possible to make them look as photoreal as possible.
Lixar gebad su atol.
Grendel, Himon Axel Worth, Singdal Sweltol, Seono on Sprungon, Burston Banlokan.
Grendel's first attack. That's the set that's coming in now. The looks to Grendel.
I had never thought about Crispin Glover in relation to this project, but the minute Bob said, you know, what about Crispin? I completely freaked out. It was like, oh God, if Crispin doesn't do this, I will die.
When we introduce you, we want you to, we don't know that you have the softer side.
Right.
We want to present you as this mass murderer.
Right.
So you have to have that kind of, you have to have that murderous stare and those looks that you give your victims.
Right.
That's the
Okay.
only note I have.
Okay, so you want me to,
So, yeah, 'cause-
focus on them.
Yeah, and we have to see that.
Okay, that makes sense.
So continue, Garrett. That's great.
Okay. He sees Asher.
Yeah.
Makes the
And
leap.
This is where he makes the leap and grabs,
Perfect.
where the 3 are.
Yeah.
And then he's going to make the big turn and the twirl back.
It's good. Good, Crispin. Yeah.
We didn't know exactly how to bring about the Grendel movement, so we actually had just come up with this bungeed system where a person is still picked by their hips, but we also have this travel rail above him so he can go forward and back of his own accord. We want to give him a little bit more floating effect so that he actually looked like he had this superhuman kind of a leap.
Well, how far do you and Crispin want to do this first piece?
The very first beat is we'll have the doors and he'll break through the doors. And we're going to have him leap in here.
Okay, right.
Okay, that's when he'll grab this person, rip him in half, throw one half down the center table, the other half he throws into the wall. Then he's going to leap forward again and he's going to break this serving table, and that's it.
I love that.
The way it's choreographed right now, I just immediately start on something, and I felt like there could maybe be one moment where I'm just kind of looking and surveying, and then I see somebody's under my foot, and then I start.
Or even what I would like to do is do that, and then you actually do a leap in and just grab somebody.
Okay,
It's
all
even
right.
more shocking.
Okay, all right.
Those little humans there are about to get severely beat down.
It's right on it. Good. See, I knew Crispin would be perfect for this. Just perfect. Perfect.
We're shooting Crispin Glover's performance as Grendel in a 50% set. Grendel theoretically is supposed to be 12 feet tall. So you'll see this actor basically attacking that bucket of puppets right over there that represent Thanes at 3 feet, which is 50% of their normal size.
They've been through many levels of revision and redoing and getting torn apart and put back together, and they're a really big pain in the ass. I'll be glad when we're done with it.
We had the 50% world where Crispin was the monster. Then we also had to have this 100% world where you would see either the stunt people or, Ray Winstone acting their pieces out.
I don't want to seem too confident about this one, but the guy's not saying too much. He's got a cold stare about him, you know? Yeah.
This is a Robo Grendel, and it's a robotic device to articulate Grendel's movements. It'll be a fun ride, yeah.
But Luke, are you doing a lot of that movement yourself?
No.
I want to come home.
If we put Crispin here, just facing him, and he watches what Ray does, and he reacts to the impacts or not, we can be capping him while we're capping that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ray, you know, if you feel uncomfortable, just yell stop. And
We're ready to stop.
Help!
All right, we're ready, guys. And action. And left. And right. And left. And right. And jump.
We gotta bend your knees and go up. He tries to pull the chain. We give him some action on the rope there. Sees this thing, picks it up, do one of these. Now slam him again with the door.
Mine is strength, lust, and power. I am Beowulf.
Hot T-pose.
Marker check.
You need horses.
Does he have enough room to get any horse action to move?
You've got a lot of room, Bob.
No, I'm worried that he's got nowhere to go because these horses are here.
It is hard because horses are obviously a little bit bigger than the volume, so obviously it makes it difficult. You know, you can't get any speed up, and it's hard. You got to really worry about the horses brushing each other because when they do, they knock all their markers off and stuff. So it's completely different. But I think maybe that's the nature of our business now, so I think it's probably a good idea to be involved in something like this. So somebody had to be.
Marker down on Ivan. We have a R-back marker.
The markers are a real hassle. I mean, we have to have, I think we have 95 markers on the horses. There's 5 on the saddles and 90 on the horses. And so what they've done is they went through the anatomy of a horse and went through and found all the places that they feel like will move. And that's where we apply the markers.
Farty horse, let's get Bucket standing by.
Are you marking? Ray's horse can come up maybe 3 paces. Whoop, whoop. But stay tight to him that way, yeah. And be able to draw his sword without spooking this horse over here. There, that's perfect right there. Is good. Put a crook for him to rest it in on another C-stand, okay? And everything will be perfect. All right?
I don't feel like you have to leave the volume to go to the bathroom anymore. The horses are leading by example.
I'm cleaning up horse
Smells good.
I've sprayed this with Resolve at least 3 times over the course of the last hour and a half. It's a really fun job.
I hate horses.
Good. Hey. Wait, whoa. Let's see if we got it. Yeah! Did you get it?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
One of our cast members requested a cave mood. All this is invisible anyway, so this is just for people who see. People who don't see infrared. Action Crispin.
Grendel, what have you done? What havest thou done, Grendel?
Mordor. Where art thou?
Yeah, even with all the old English in there, I can still you understand it. Yeah, it works. It's great. Yeah, it's good.
I was just thinking, I don't know if we're gonna want to subtitle it or just let it.
I didn't intend to, because I think what we did is we looked very carefully. We put enough English lines in what Angelina's saying, I think, to make it clear.
Good boy. Entender.
We loved the idea of doing the Old English thing and thought it was too weird. And the joy of working with Bob Zemeckis is every now and then you'll say, well, we thought we could do this, but it's a bit weird. And he goes, no, that's what we're going to do.
Besish. Grendel. Se gladmort.
And I love the way it hovers at the edge of scent.
Mocap ready? And Crispin is wrapped.
Thank you.
With you again.
Great to work with you too.
Thank you so much
well,
for making me
you
look
too.
so good.
Oh, well, no, it's great. It's great words and great dynamics. And really, you did a great job with it.
Rip it off
He will pay, min darling. Qua was the man?
Action!
Oh, Jesus, the mocap. What the hell is
You
this?
call this mocapping? All right, I'll tell you about
I was
mocap.
back there in the days.
I was back in the day of mocap.
T-pose, please.
Look at it. You had the newfangled big-time video cameras and a bigger grid. And come on, where's the volume, my friend? Where's the volume?
Oh, man, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to
Great,
meet
glad
you.
to see you,
That
mate.
was extraordinary to watch. How come
It
you made him
was
do it
good
so
to
many
do.
times, Bob? Well, Bob, I'd love to save you, but I think you're in pretty good hands.
So now we've done that thing we always talked about, is just taking the essence of the actor and putting him in the body that's right for the character.
Wow, that's great.
Isn't that great?
T-pose. Number 1, please, gentlemen.
And the mother's mate. Where is Grendel's father? And the mother's mate. Where is Grendel's father?
Let me see an outside perspective again. You just see how low we are. This is designed to, as best as we can, replicate what a crane would do on a live action set. There's a graphical depiction of what the camera's doing for this shot.
And flying through the trees clean is what you're saying, right?
All right, back them up.
This is the virtual camera that moves anywhere in the virtual frame. And cut. It saves me from having to try to describe everything to these guys. And action. See right.
I think the idea of creating digital characters and having them move with the emotional warmth of a human performance is, I don't think anybody can imagine where this is going to take us. It's really an exciting time.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's thank our commander and our director, Bob Zemeckis, his last day.
Great job, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow.